Hana Dulce.
Hi everyone, welcome back to K-pop Crash Course. My name is Jo.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Bill.
We've been doing this crash course. We've gone through BTS, we've gone through Blackpink, Red Velvet. Now we're going to talk about TXT. I think my biggest takeaway is that K-pop is for sure its own genre. It's just this incredible blend of all these different genres. Therefore, it is its own entity at this point, not just because it's from Korea. And it's incredibly underappreciated here in the United States, and that's sad.
Yeah, I tend to agree about the underappreciation in the United States. I had no idea that some of these bands were worldwide renowned, as popular as Michael Jackson and the Beatles. I mean, that just blows my mind because they're not as popular here in the States, and I think that needs to change. I think what really is intriguing me, other than the sound of the bands, is the fact that, I mean, I'm learning that the popular songs, while they're great and they're good and they're fantastic, it's the ones that you don't hear about that are ended up being the better ones to me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm really excited to delve into a little bit more of these bands and find the B-side, so to speak, of their albums and really get into what they're trying to say with their music.
Yeah, I really like it. They definitely come in this like full package of like we're great at singing and rapping and dancing, producing, like all that stuff. But I love the fact that they are genuine and like they care about what they're singing about.
For sure.
So this new band that we're gonna do, it's called TXT, which stands for Tomorrow by Together.
Okay.
They are a K-pop boy band. They're actually from the same label as BTS, Hive Labels.
Okay.
And so they debuted, I think, in 2018 or 2019. They're technically fourth generation K-pop.
What do you mean by fourth generation K-pop?
So, K-pop really kind of like came into the scene in the 1990s with a band called Saotoji and the Boys. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're considered first generation.
Okay.
And then like there's a whole new wave of bands that came in. That's called second gen. That's like 2PM's Girls' Generation, 21. And then came third generation, which is BTS.
Okay.
And like Twice. And then fourth gen is like this new one that came out recently. So it's like a time frame of like these bands came in this time frame.
Gotcha.
So TXT is technically a boy band, and they came from Hive, and they are basically the juniors of BTS. In Korean, there's a phrase called sunbae. So they call them their sunbaes. It's kind of like, hey, you're my senior, like you're my older brother.
I love that.
You know, like a freshman would call their junior or senior in their class sunbae.
Gotcha.
And then, so a lot of what they do is kind of emulated with BTS without it being the exact same formula. They're still their own band and their own sound. They're really funny, and I really like them. Sorry, I had like a flashback of them in one of the variety shows. They were really funny in that variety show. And then they have a little bit more of an alt-rock sound. So think like Death Cab for Cutie, and kind of like Dashboard Confessional kind of deal.
Okay.
You know, you
ready to do this?
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Still like rock, K-pop genre, a little bit of, rock to it, and a little bit more just like their kind of deal. You know, because they do come after these guys, but they
need to be
still
their own sound.
Their own
That's
sound.
good.
Yeah.
And so I think they've been doing a really good job of like encouraging them to find their own way. But they also did Lollapalooza this year, and they were huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
I really like TXT, you guys.
Volvo.
Yeah, you like Volvos.
Dude, my first car was a Volvo.
He's got that like sort of grunge look to him.
Mm-hmm.
있어 비어난 끝에서 나의 빛이 나를 이끌어 Making me winner 밑바닥에서 falling, fighting, bleeding 이젠 지쳤어 거절하겠다면 I fucking take it on Crying, crying, crying 이젠 집어쳐 Love you, love you, love you No matter what I say run 미친 듯 크게 웃어줘 눈물은 이제 goodbye time to say run 절대 뒤돌아보지 마두 손에 눈을 떼지 I'm a loser I'm a loser I'm a loser Lover with a dollar sign is a loser I'm a lover I'm a lover Lover with a dollar sign is a loser 뛰어내려 from this highway 펼치져 부러진 날개 영원을 향해 flying 안간힘 써봐도 추락해 너와 함께라면 수락도 아름다워 하늘은 반대편 And keep going 나 가라앉아 그저 서로를 안아줬으면 해 내 어설픈 비행 끝날 때쯤엔 모두가 날 비웃어도 I don't care 가라앉고 싶어 너의 바다에 I said run 미친 듯 크게 웃어줘 눈물은 이제 goodbye time to say run 절대 뒤돌아보지 마두 손엔 honey bees I'm a loser I'm a loser I'm a loser Lover with a dollar sign is a loser I'm a lover I'm a lover Lover with a dollar sign is a loser
Oh no.
Volvos can't fly.
They can't? Are you sure?
Not the Volvo.
No, but they can go 113 miles an hour on the freeway.
I thought I started with the other song. No. It's okay.
Is this the love song?
Yeah. I thought I did it in the other order, so I was kind of confused for a second. But I do like this song a lot.
Zero 세계 속 안에 you're my one and only 이 끝이 없던 어둠 속 like oh my god so holy 모든 내 두 손 끝에서 불이 나게 도망가 멀리 My life before you was a mess 언제 나는 팔리길 수 없던 채소 무적행의 바닥에서 난 유일하게 빛나던 곳 Now I can't stop thinking about you when I'm sinking alone 어느 날 내게 나타난 천사 데려가줘 너의 hometown I know it's real I can feel it 난 너의 성이 lovesick 길이 없어서 그것도 좋아서 I'm a loser in this game 세계 유일한 법칙 나를 구해줘 내 손을 잡아줘 Use me like a drug I know I love you
Say you love me, say you love me. 세계의 끝까지. All or nothing, I want no
I know I love you
Say you love me, say you love me. 세계의 끝까지. All or nothing, I get bored.
I know I love you 아마 난 안 될 거야 천국엔 못 갈 거야 어울리지 않아 자리 따윈 천국엔 없어 모든 내 두 발 끝에서 새까맣게 물들었었지 My love before you was a treasure 나다란 말 붙일 수 없던 measure away 얼음뿐인 이곳에서 넌 유일하게 빛나던 거 Now I can't stop thinking about you and I'm thinking alone 그렇다 내게 나타난 천사 데려가줘 너의 hometown I know it's real I can feel it 난 너의 성이 lovesick 길이 없어서 그것도 좋아서 I'm a loser in this game 세계 유일한 법칙 나를 구해줘 내 난 너라는 온기 내 모두를 걷어가 아니세 Say you love me, say you love me, something about you. All or nothing, I want all of you. Say you love me, say you love me, 세계의 끝까지. All or nothing, I give all of you. 난 맞아줬어 이 lovesick 길이 없었어 그래도 좋았어 세계 유일한 법칙 나를 구해줘 네 손을 잡아줘 Use me like a drug I know I love you Say you love me Say you love me 세계의 끝까지 All I feel I want all of you I love you Say you love me Say you love me 세계의 끝까지 All I feel I give all of you I love you
Okay, so those two oh, it's not over yet. The car's fine.
It was a dream.
The car is fine.
Nice.
It's okay.
Poor Volvo.
So those two were released around the same time, like their debut songs. The next one, Good Boy Gone Bad, is one I've never seen yet, so I'm gonna react to that with you. This one's more of a recent release. He's so angry.
난 마치 좀비처럼 데려라 사랑의 무덤 위에 태어나 솔직히 더 맘에 드네 완전히 달라진 내 face I just kill me with all that pain 이젠 더 상관없어 난 감은 절망의 밤은 왠지 달콤해 오히려 더 유로워 Watch girl watch me 한내 다 버린 good boys go back 다 버린 good boys go back 내 사랑했던 good boys go back 내 가슴팍에 흉터 go back 심장을 긁고 go down 네가 알던 내 good boys go back good boy go back 네 결국에 뜨던 내 맘 너의 적들이 흘러나와 Love is a lie I love the lie 태워버려 burn it out 씹어 lep게 나줘 forever 빛 대신 흘러 모노크롬 diamonds 켜내라 켜내 맞섰던 누밖에 부러진 나에게로 추락해도 아프잖아 anymore I like them back 다 내다 버려 good boy go back 다 버려 good boys go back 내 사랑했던 good boys go back 내 가슴팍에 흉터 go back 심장을 긁고 go down 네가 알던
tomorrow back together. That last one felt very timely for Halloween.
It did. It's like a total nod to the Michael Jackson video.
The Thriller?
Mm-hmm. And I don't remember if it's Janet Jackson or Paula Abdul, but there's a whole video where she's dancing in the suits like that with a skinny tie.
Yeah.
And it's that same,
oh my God, I didn't even think about any of this.
It's 100% like that's totally what they're nodding to.
Oh.
Or they
Keep
subliminally like didn't realize that's what they were doing. But now I have to. Is it a Janet video? I don't know. Say in the comments. I don't remember which one it is. If it's Janet or if it's Paula. But there's this video. That's it. Like.
So interesting. I wouldn't have caught
She's
that.
wearing a hat too. I mean, that last one was
So-
definitely like teenage angsty. I felt.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that last one, Good Boys Gone Bad, personally, from the first two songs that they did, I feel like that one they lost their sound. Because that felt more like a BTS version of a song than what I heard from the first two songs. Because the first two songs were completely...
They sounded very different.
Yeah, I mean, they were 100% alt-rock. I mean, it sounded like Matchbox 20 kind of stuff. You know?
Yeah.
And then that last song felt more poppy than alt-rock. And I thought... I liked the song. It was good, but I didn't feel like it fit with what they said they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
I love that band, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Aren't
those
they
first two
great?
songs, I was like, oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
could totally listen.
I love
I don't even
TXT.
care about the lyrics.
Uh-huh.
The music was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tell me that Love Song is a love song about his Volvo.
Well, he was dreaming about
Maybe.
it. And he was worried
Maybe.
about when he woke up, he looked over, he's like, oh.
He's like, oh, is this okay? It's okay.
My Volvo's okay.
Okay, my car is okay. The part where they did the break and he just like goes in a frame and he starts singing. I love how like both of you are just like.
You can hear like the crunch of the stones under their feet. Like
Yeah.
that little addition.
It's just so cute. Like,
It's
just
adorable.
like, let me jump on your back and like let's just have fun.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I love the sound that they had on those first two songs. It
yeah.
was awesome.
So is his arm really broken?
Oh, I don't think so.
Because he wears the cast. I think it's a cast.
Oh.
Well,
And
it
it
was a
writes
nod to
Loser
the
Lover
second
on
song.
the
Yeah.
cast, and it's in the first video and the
Oh
second
yeah.
video.
Maybe they all tie in together. Maybe.
And the Volvo goes
Yeah.
to They didn't have the Volvo in the third song, though.
No.
Well, the third song literally recently just came
dropped.
out like a couple months ago. And then, it's came out with like their new album and everything. And I think when things roll out, it's just like this is the concept of like this album. And so that was like their older sound from a couple of years ago. But I really love a lot of their stuff. And some of their stuff like I've seen, I didn't know what to show you because a lot of their stuff's really good, but I wanted to start off with those two because that's the ones that they're most popular about or most known for. And then I
can
just
see why.
I threw in their last one because I was like, I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah.
But there's other songs that they have that are just so good because it's like a distinct sound different from the other ones.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Very.
Until the last one. Then it
Yeah.
sounded much more like they were getting in line with,
Yeah.
what do you call them? The BTS is their what? The
Oh,
Korean
like they're juniors.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
word you used?
The word that they give them is Sunday.
Sunbae.
Yeah.
So it sounded much like they were imitating their Sunbae.
Yeah.
in that
When
song.
you eventually listen to the ciphers, which I'm going to send you the link to, because they have 4 ciphers where they're like dissing their haters. In one of their songs, they keep on saying sorry, bae. But it's not like bae, like, hey, you're my bae. It's like,
Yeah.
sorry, Sunday. Just for a note for like later.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Um,
I like their sound a lot. Like they
I do too, right?
totally fit into like
alt rock band. stuff.
Yeah.
which was huge with us
The
growing
mid
up. And then the
2000s,
fact
yeah.
that they had that Volvo and that was the same time. Like
Yeah.
I had a 1988 240 Volvo
Yeah.
when I met Joe, and
Yeah.
that's what I drove for years.
Also, completely not the car you'd think an alt rock band would have.
No, but it was so like all of my friends that were in like this
Yeah.
kind of grunge rock band
Yeah.
stuff, like that was the car.
Yeah.
But a 240 Volvo?
Yeah.
240 Volvo wagon was
Yeah.
like the ideal because you could put your
You put your
gear in the
crew
back.
yeah.
It's
But
a good
I
touring car, I guess.
I had a sedan, so I love that there's a Volvo in it.
But yeah,
God.
Like, my
I'm
heart.
digging
That
that
part
band.
where they threw on the match, and I was like, "Are you okay?"
I was like, no!
Not the Volvo!
It was just a drink, so they're fine. The
Yeah.
Volvo's fine.
Oh yeah. I'm getting to know TXT a little bit better just because I spent so much time getting to know BTS that I'm trying to spend time to learn the other ones. But I recently watched a game show. It's called game caterers where they literally go to different like TV sets or different groups or different labels, and they're like, hey, we're gonna just do a bunch of variety games with you. So they did it with Hybe labels. So it's like 5 different like Hybe groups, and TXT is just like one of the most wildest, craziest groups ever, and they're just so funny. And they did a whole dance relay where they would play a song, and then everyone would have to go out there and dance the choreo. One of their guys knew like every single song. It was so funny that when you got eliminated, you'd have to sit down and watch the people who were left over, and everyone became huge fans of Subin just because he knew every dance. It was just so adorable. They were just like, we're Subin's big fan. We just love it. It was just so fun. So now I'm just like, I like them as people. I like them as like their artists and their music. Like, I just like their sound. Like,
yeah. I definitely like that band.
Yeah.
I can tell they're younger.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, like, being a mom and seeing my kid enter, like, preteen years.
Yeah.
And she's friends who are, like, a year or two older than her entering their, like, she has one friend who constantly wears a very oversized sweatshirt. And, like, they wore that in all those songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I see it. Also,
Yeah.
we're in Houston and it's, like, 100,000 degrees. Please take the sweatshirt off. But no, she wears it all the time. So, like, I can see, it's interesting to see how, like, these K-pop groups are influencing that generation, too.
Yeah, they really are. I like that. Anyways, okay, so this is the last video of our run. What's your overall thoughts on everything? Or, like, some big standouts? What's your biggest takeaways? I don't know.
Well, for me, I'm definitely going to listen to that with the map of the Soul 7 album, because it spoke to me on the psychological level.
Yeah.
Because of having suffered from PTSD and all those things. I'm going to listen to it, but I'm going to do it with lyrics, so I can like, and then do all those little things you're going to show me how to, what do the artists mean, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, so it definitely gave me an appreciation for a genre of music I've never heard before, because it's getting more time, but never really thought I would enjoy.
Yeah.
So I think I still have kind of a bias toward the boy bands.
Yeah, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it fits better with who I am and what I understand.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm gonna give it some much love. It's gonna add it to my list of things to listen to.
That makes me so
music
happy.
in general I love.
Yeah.
So, and these sounds are really cool.
Yeah.
And the TXT band, I like alt rock, and I'm hoping they stay back with that, and they stay with that sound instead of trying to emulate BTS more.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff. No, I'm just glad I can finally listen and watch it, and I don't have to like wait for this.
Yeah, you've been waiting. I have a hard time waiting to like sit down and like record reactions with other people to be like, I've been wanting to see this music video. But I know you've been holding off for a very long time.
Now we can talk about it.
Yes.
Yes. Like, I'm more excited about that than anything else, because I've just been trying to really hold back so this could be as genuine as possible.
Yeah.
But I like TXT. That was, like, I really want to listen to more of their stuff. And I want to watch that Lovesong video again. Yeah. Because I feel like there may be more nods to other artists. In there that maybe I missed. And I mean, I like Blackpink's earlier stuff, and BTS, the same album you want to look at more. I'd love to like really deep dive into that. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But
yeah, I'll send you guys a bunch of homework. I'll give you all the tools and resources to get to know stuff. But it's been fun because like other people that I've been talking to who have been guests, or other people I've introduced them to this world, I'll just get random notes and like text messages or gifts from them, just like, "Hey, it's Gemma's birthday." And I'm like, I know! And then we'll like chat and talk and stuff. But it's fun kind of like introducing people to something that they probably never would have, given a chance to. So
I think I'm also looking forward to like introducing my kid to it.
Yeah.
Because that's been a thing in raising her, is that we want her to have like a vast music knowledge. Like, she knew Beatles music before pretty much anything else. And she loves music, and she sings and plays piano, and so to kind of like give her another thing, that's exciting.
Yeah.
And since I didn't grow up that way, I'm kind of experiencing it along with her. and a little bit music education from you too. But
You're welcome.
I've seen my world open up to. I mean, music it's kind of like food in that we can all appreciate that from different cultures. You know, like everyone has a distinct sound or distinct flavor, whatever the case may be. And if you learn to appreciate that, you learn to appreciate the culture and the people.
Yeah.
And I think music helps that because it's easy to get into.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for our very big deep dive K-pop crash course that I have with Bill and Chris. I'm so excited you guys were here and that I got to hang out with me and watch all of these. I literally gave them a whole bunch of stuff and I was like, we could stop at any time, but you guys were totally game.
Yeah, like if we're gonna crash course, let's crash course.
Yeah. And so I think we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. And so
for sure, I had a lot of fun.
If we missed anything, just leave it in the comments. If you guys have any more recommendations for them to check out, just leave it in the comments and I'll pass it on to them. Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, do you have anything to plug in, or you want to talk about Stronger Than Fire? Or
Oh heck yeah. So Joe mentioned in a past video that we recorded that we had a house fire back in 2017, and it kind of like changed the trajectory of our lives and what we do and how we do it and how we live and all of that. And we're big time supporters of mental health. And we have a blog. It's strongerthanfire.com. Y'all are welcome to check it out. We're Stronger Than Fire on Instagram too, and we post a lot about our travels and places we visit, and a lot of a lot of our traveling has to do with how we homeschool our kid too. So she has a lot of hands-on learning, and that's on there too. And at Christmas time, we do terrible Christmas movie reviews on our Instagram. You've watched them?
I have
Not
seen them.
terrible. We just do whatever Netflix recommends.
Recommendation.
Yeah, that's the rule. Is if Netflix is like, we think you might like this Christmas movie,
then
like,
you watch it.
We let the algorithms guide us, and then we review it.
If we all lived that way, it would be a dangerous world.
We have watched
some pretty bad movies.
I don't know how Netflix was like, yeah, we'll produce this.
Yeah.
Like legit, there was a movie and it still had sales tags on some of the props, like from Target.
Oh.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Anyway,
but we review it and they're funny, and that's something we do. But
yeah.
Thanks for having us, Joe. This was amazing.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Good times. Yeah.
Comment below, subscribe, like, all those things.
You're so good at sign-offs.
I'm doing what I can.
You should just fly to LA just to do her sign-off.
Yes.
Just like pop in and be like, hey.
You just pre-record me, you just put it at the end of it.
Yeah.
We'll green screen you.
Yes. Please. That'd be amazing. All right, guys.
Adios.
Adios.
Give us some
Bye. Annyeong.